Partners, how's everybody doing this beautiful Saturday evening slash Easter Eve night? I am so happy to be here with you guys, and I want to let you know that we're going to have a great night tonight talking about some fun things this Saturday night before Easter. I'm going to be doing mini readings for those who would like to get on the list to get a mini reading. You are welcome. I have one person on the list already. That is Miss Honey Bunny, Janie. So I will be starting with Jane tonight. Anyone else that wants to get on the list? Hey, there you are, Janie. I've got you on the list. I saw yours come through. There's Rebecca. How are you feeling, Rebecca? We're so glad you're here with us tonight to hang. We are, even if it's just the three of us. I'm glad you're here to hang. It's going to be the gruesome trio, but I hope there's more people that come in because I want to talk about some fun stuff tonight. First, I want to talk about Easter plans. What are you guys' plans for Easter? Does anybody have Easter plans tonight? Easter plans. Brendan Botkin. Okay, sounds good. Debbie, did you get my email, Miss Deb? Got it, got it. I hate delivering bad news to people, and I have to give some really bad news to someone in the morning about something that happened today that sucked. Well, this evening that sucked. This afternoon slash evening something. Today was an ick day. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it on here. Maybe later. Maybe another time. But so let's talk about some fun things. Well, all I basically emailed to tell you, Debbie, is that I think Wednesday looks good. If you would like to maybe do Wednesday for a personal, yeah. And yeah, the list is open if you want to get a mini reading tonight. We're going to do some fun mini readings. It's $20.24. I mentioned earlier tonight that I'm thinking about, I mean, we can look at whatever, I mean, obviously your questions are your questions, and we'll look at whatever question anyone wants to ask. It's your, decision. But I want to look tonight for those who are interested specifically at this full eclipse, full solar eclipse. Ooh, Rebecca, thank you. Got you on the list too. So we've got for anyone that wants to help me keep a list, I've got to add right now it's Jane and Rebecca. Jane and Rebecca. Valerie! Oh, there's Miss Valerie. How are you, Val? Happy Easter almost. Happy Passover. Okay, so it's Jane, Rebecca. Yeah, Jane and Rebecca. All right, so yeah, I want to talk about this full solar eclipse that's happening on April 8th. It's going to be super intense, super wild and crazy, and yeah, all of that good stuff is going to be hot. Sheesh. So yeah, has anyone thought about this eclipse and what it's going to do? I can already see where the eclipse is bringing big changes into my life, and some I'm resistant to, but also I'm like, dude, bring it because you know what? If it's anything like the last solar eclipse, it ushered in an era in my life that was so amazing and intense and all over the map, but worth it, worth it, worth it. So let's do this thing. Let's do it. All right. Tonight is 20.24, $20.24. We've been just that's been kind of the theme mini reading payment because we're in 2024 this year. So I'm just sticking with it. Just sticking with it. Good morning from Dubai. Oh, what's up in Dubai? Happy Easter and Ramadan. Yes, happy Easter and happy Ramadan. I didn't realize they were coincide, but they don't always coincide, do they? Yes, I've thought about it. Not sure 100% where it's taking me, but somewhere. I feel the same way as you, Rebecca. Rebecca and I have had a rough little period of time here. I haven't really. I think she's the only person I've really talked to about it. Like it's just been crazy, and you get it because you're going through some stuff too. It's like, whoa, it's crazy. Debbie, I'm adding you to the list. Hang on a sec. So right now we have Jane, Rebecca, and Debbie. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's an interesting time. Let's just leave it at that. It's an interesting time. Lots going on. Do you want to kiss? Maybe, baby. What are you offering? What are you offering? Jessica Carrillo. Hey, Jess. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, name that I can't pronounce that starts with a K. Hello in Russia. Hello in Russia. I hope all is well over in Russia. I'm a minor. I do not want to then. No, thank you. Goofball. Hey Jess, what's up, Jessica? All right, so anyway, yeah, it's going to be an interesting time. I think, with the eclipse coming in, lots of changes, lots of things transforming, and it's going to be really good. What's the Megan's Law website? People are so ridiculous. I doubt that highly. Cowboy Spider. Welcome, Russians. Apparently, we've got some trolls. We've got Russians and trolls, and it's going to be an interesting evening. Anyway, what I was saying is, yeah, this eclipse energy should be intense. It should be beautiful. It should be fun. It should be frustrating and all the things it always is. But it always brings some big things in, right? Spies. Spies are here. Bots, spies, all of it. Killboy Spider. All right. So thank you, Jane Thing, for hooking them up with a block, with a hide. All right. So we're actually starting with Jane tonight. She's the first on the list for a mini. I love this little angel. Look at that little angel. Isn't that so cute? And yeah, let's do this thing. So what's on your mind tonight, Miss Jane? Okay, I replied. Okay, Deb, that sounds good. I'll make sure and answer you. It might be Monday morning before I get to my emails, but I will definitely do it because I'm kind of sleepy and I've got an early morning. I'm gonna go to breakfast and then down to like an hour drive away to not my family's thing. I'm going with Brendan to his family's thing. I love spending time with his family though. They're cool people. They're good people, cool people. And then we'll be back and stop by my family's thing over here. So all the families will get attention. Just a general. Hey, Valerie. Valerie's back, guys. Just a general. Am I doing the right thing moving back with the fam? Okay. I don't think this is the deck. I don't want to use the Wild Unknown deck for this. I think I want to use You're moving back in with your family? When are you doing this and how far? Moving back in with family in where you are, in the city you're in, or somewhere else? How big is this move, Miss Jane? In a month, around 15 minutes away. Okay. All right. So it's not, okay. So it's not a big step backwards necessarily. Well, if it's the right thing for you, it's the right thing. Let's see. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, creator, God, mother, nurturer, goddess, all spirit team, all ancestors on the run-in. Thank you. Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, pillars, cornerstones, and guides. Thank you. Guardian angel, Lechachia, 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 Lechachia. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Show us. Show us. Show us. What's up with this? No, no. Meh. Okay. Where I lived before, I moved into this place like 4 years ago. Gotcha. Just nervous because I have a hard time being around them. Yeah, of course. Family's tough, right? I get it. Listen. Yeah, yeah, I get it. Totally get it. Sometimes I want to like just take just a little sack with a stick tied to a little sack with like my toothbrush and my stuff and go far, far away and tell the people that I love, even like people that are really important to me, like just come visit me. Just come visit me wherever I go. I get it. So you've got in your foundation the star. So this is a period of transformation for you, just like it is for all of us. Probably that solar eclipse is going to bring some unexpected changes too, even after having major decisions. So that's interesting. You do have the Fool as an outcome card, the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of movement coming, and there's a lot of change, a lot of new beginnings. a lot of communication. Judgment is also here. This is like a second level of awakening. So I think this is confirming your decision actually, that it's going to be good for you, and it's going to lead to some good stuff. You have the Four of Wands also, which is, that's that 1111 portal, right? That's a pretty beautiful. I mean, I don't see anything here that looks like a warning. It's like, oh yeah, no, it looks great, right? Um, I would ask you, having looked at all these cards and they feel so positive, where is the reticent feeling within you coming from? Is it just because of a bad past experience? Or do you feel in some way like you're taking a step backwards? Because I really don't think that you are. I think it's a time of, yeah, it's a time of kind of looking at life from a different perspective, right? And looking at yourself from a different perspective. And we're knowing that, like, you have a lot to offer there too in ways of helping your family and stuff. I could have looked at coming back here as a step backwards a few years back, but I knew that I had a lot to offer to my grandmother in her daily life, and getting a lot of things done and help with a lot of things that she needed me. I knew she really needed me, and that was why I initially decided, okay, I'm going to stay, because I had originally just come out temporarily while my grandfather was sick. And so it was a tough choice, but it wasn't, because it was for the right reasons, right? Oh, thank you, Rebecca. That's sweet. PTSD and ego. Okay, yeah, I get that 100%. The cards say it though. I mean, this is a beautiful opportunity for you, and I think it's going to transform you in ways you haven't even thought about. And so it's important to kind of focus on that. Focus on this as being a new opportunity, and it's not at all a step back or anything. Yeah, if there are any unresolved issues or cycles that are going to repeat, it's because it's got to come up for healing. But other than that, I think it's all new energy, and it's a really beautiful opportunity for you to experience something amazing if you allow people to show up for you. Allow people to show up for you and be different, right? Let's shift the energy and shift the situation. Yes. So I'm actually doing mini readings right now in exchange for a love offering, a monetary love offering. If you would like to purchase a mini reading, you can send it over to the Cash App. It's $ Ray of Light Tarot. I might pull a card at the end though for one or two people, just in the spirit of the holiday. So if you want to hang out with us and hang in there till the end, maybe I'll pull a card for you. We'll see if I'm in a good mood. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so it looks really nice, and I think this is good energy for you. And let's keep it focused on that. Let me pull energy oracle. Energy oracle. Here we go. Okay, got a lot of energy oracle cards for you, Jamesy. So you have the anxiety card. And in your foundation, you have the garden and the gate. You're at the garden, you're at the gate, you're at the garden, you're ready to go in. The anxiety card's popping up. So obviously the universe knows, like, you're going through this. There is that aspect. And you've got the all tied up card too. That's like the Eight of Swords. So you're feeling a little bit ick. I get it. Oh, Valerie just popped over with a mini reading request. Payment. I'm gonna add her to the list. Thank you, Valerie. Valerie, do I feel like I owe Valerie? No, I need to message you. I think I have a reading I owe you. It just popped into my head when I saw your name popping on the Cash App. Music suggestion: O Segundo Sol. Don't know that one, but thank you, Daniel. Um, so anyway, Jane, yeah, it's that's some obvious stuff. It's kind of like the Eight of Swords, like being you know, kind of ick. You're telling me I got to pay $20 to have you to 7 seconds? No, no, no. So that's not obviously, if you're paying attention, Pap or Pop or whatever your name is, I'm spending a lot more than 7 seconds on this person that paid for this. It's a mini reading. It's not a one card. What you asked for was one card. So what I said is, if you want a mini reading, you can pay that, and you can get a mini reading, which usually lasts between about 3 to 7 minutes, which is very, very good for that price. Not, I don't know if you know that or not, but if you would like a card pulled, I was saying if you hang out, I might be nice and do that. However, what I'd like you to do now is kiss off. Thank you so much. All right, and happy Easter. All right, so anyway, I mean, you got to have fun with it sometimes, guys. Um, you have the man holding a coin, so this could also be leading. This decision could also be leading to some interesting romantic energy with someone that's very stable and earthbound in their ways of doing things. And then you have the cornucopia card. I love this. I really love this. That means that this is, again, it's like kind of like what I foresee for a lot of us with that eclipse energy. It's an opportunity to sort of experience the world and your own reality in a new way, in a beautiful way, and to sort of level up, right? I love that. So that's what it is. That's what it is, my friend. No, sorry, guys. I had to get a little snappy. Popped off. Listen to you. Listen to you. Well, don't come in here with the, you mean to tell me? Yeah, I don't mean to tell you shish. Gone with you. Um, I love it too. I love that cornucopia card. So if you aren't feeling better yet, I don't know what else to tell you, because everything looks good here. It really does. And I think you're making the best decision for yourself and your child. And I think you can really go from here and really visualize that beautiful outcome that you want to and intend to have. And it looks like it's going to be right there for you, you know? So yeah, it's a great card. Born on Thanksgiving, right? Right? You're so welcome, my friend. You are so welcome. All right, what are we doing? Who's next? Miss Rebecca is next. I'm like itching my head with my hat because it's itchy. I'm trying to think of why though. I didn't really do anything. I took a shower this morning before breakfast. I went to a brunch today with Bren, and then kind of tried to take a little nap. He had a party to go to this afternoon, and I had errands to run, and it was not fun. The errands. All right, going with the eclipse theme. Yeah, let's do the eclipse theme. I love it. Okay. Oh, cottage cheese and pineapples. Awesome. I forgot about that. I want to now. I don't think I have either in the refrigerator. So maybe for breakfast, because I'm going to breakfast early in the morning before we make this long drive. Maybe I'll get some cottage cheese and pineapples with my breakfast. The place we go to brunch or breakfast has everything, literally everything. All right, let's do this, Rebecca. I'm going to start with the, yeah, I'm going to do the light Sears Hero, I think. I might switch it up. Let me see. Pineapples and cottage cheese and mimosas. Oh my. Pineapples and cottage cheese and mimosas. Oh my. Pineapples and cottage cheese and mimosas. Oh my. Sorry. Show us the, ooh, 10 of cups, Rebecca. See? Look how quick the energy can shift. All right, so here's what we've got for Miss Rebecca. Ooh, yes, I love this. 4 of Wands in your foundation. I mean, come on now. Come on now. See it? 4 of Wands foundation. Oh, Jane, thank you. Oh, shit. What is Heather saying? Name a car for an edit. Name a car for an edit. Name a car for an edit. Um, Guys, anybody want to take that? Name a car for an edit. Okay, so here's what we got. This is interesting. I'm trying to think of a card name. Let's go All American. See the USA in your Chevrolet. All right, so you have the Four of Wands in your foundation. So there's definitely an energetic portal on the horizon and lots of potential action movement. Look at the. This is so interesting, Rebecca, because they're dancing in this picture. Do you see the man and woman dancing? How interesting is that? Thanks, Rebecca. How interesting is that? That's your foundational energy, right? That is so cool. So the readings are available. I'm doing mini readings, and I think that she put the price and everything in there. Yeah, Carol, read above your right above your chat if you're interested in purchasing one. I have one, two, three. I have two more people on the list right now, so there's plenty of room. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. And then you've got the Ten of Cups coming out right away. You know what? Right out of the gate, Ten of Cups, straight out the gate. Boom. How about that? Ten of Cups. So what that shows me is this thing, like what's happening here, this massive and complete solar eclipse that's going to just come in and change everything is going to leave you in a new relationship that feels like the Ten of Cups, or not necessarily a new relationship, but the relationship itself is new and renewed. Temperance card is crowning, so it's been something that's been coming in, and the universe has been trying to fix it for you. Get it where you need it to where it needs to be. Damn, I'm ready. I know you is. I know you is. You also have the Ten of Wands. So there is a lot of anxiety, stress, pressure, kind of putting in that slow and steady trot at work. And that's been something that's been tough for you. It seems to be kind of holding you down, holding you back, or giving you that sense that you're held down or held back. Whether that's true or not is, sometimes up for debate. Okay, we have to pause Rebecca's reading for one moment because, and I do feel bad doing this to you guys, but not bad enough to stop. I am about to give myself a treat. I'm going to have a Cadbury egg. Happy Easter to me. And get my water real quick. Sorry. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I've got these little Easter bags for my nieces and nephews and Brendan's nephews for tomorrow to give them, and I can't help but give myself one. So good. They probably don't like them anyway. I know Brendan doesn't like these because he doesn't like the cream in the middle, so I do. So random. It is random. Look. Did you know rabbits lay chocolate eggs with cream inside? The Cadbury bunny gave birth to this. Oh, you didn't do it yet? Deb? Sorry, guys. You probably don't want to hear me chewing, but no, it's not marshmallow. What's inside a Cadbury cream egg? It's like mm, it's not marshmallow. It's like mm-hmm. It's like cream and it's almost like frosting type. No, it's not frosting. It's really good. Cream, yeah. I think it's like orange flavored cream, kind of. Yeah, I had never had one for a long time, and I was like, I don't think I would like it. And then I ate one, and I was like, ooh, I do like it. I like what that stuff inside tastes like. It's way too sweet. So, like, you can't really eat more than one in a city, like ever. Yeah, there are caramel ones too. I have like littler caramel ones, but I'm giving those to the kids. Maybe I should try one of those too. Just kidding. All right, Rebecca, your outcome cards are Eight of Pentacles. So you're really going to be willing and ready to put the work into this. And the Wheel. I love that card. That's such a beautiful card. Like you're ready. You when you said like, damn, I'm ready. You really are ready. Like that's the truth. You're ready. It's time. It's time, and you're ready. That feeling of confusion, like emotional confusion, it's time to leave that in the past. And I know sometimes it's hard to decide what you want, especially when someone's like putting the pressure on you, like, make a decision. Do you want this or not, dude? Well, always choose from a place of, if I don't try this, am I going to regret it one day on my deathbed? Because we run out of chances, guys. Like I think I was telling Brendan this. One of my favorite lines in the movie Hope Floats. Did anyone ever see the movie Hope Floats with I did, didn't I? Did anyone ever see the movie Hope Floats with Sandra Bullock in it? It's a really great movie. It's kind of about finding a second chance in life when like not, things go bad in marriage and stuff. It's a really great romantic comedy too, but it's really a sweet movie. And the mother, played by Gina Rollins, is her mother in this, and she was a great actress. That the woman who played her mother, she says this great line because she's trying to like set the daughter up, and the daughter's not appreciating it. The daughter's like, no, 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 I don't want any new guy in my life, whatever. And she says to her daughter, she says, "Do you think life is full of opportunities? Do you think behind every chance is another one, and then another one, and then another one?" She said, because that's not the case. And she said, it's the worst kind of extravagance the way you waste your chances. And I was like, wow, that's pretty insightful. So the worst kind of extravagance the way you waste your chances. Don't waste your chances, guys. Even if you're someone who doesn't like pressure and it feels uncomfortable when something's like put before you, could be your last chance when you least expect it. So don't waste your chances. Powerful. Okay, let's pull some Oracle stuff for you, Rebecca, because this looks pretty dang good. Why did I eat that stupid chocolate? That was a mistake. Nah, it was worth it. Okay. Sorry about that. No, it could be. I mean, it's hard to say with stuff like this. God knows the energy is new, but I don't know. It feels like because I did see one thing that made me think it's kind of someone who's been around in your awareness. But I know right now you're kind of feeling like there is no one like around that you would be interested in. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. You have in your foundation the world. So it's definitely a big completion, right? Big completion. Then you have the door to personal healing and happiness opening, and the door to value. So personal healing and happiness, and feeling valued, not just valuing yourself, but somebody else valuing you exactly the way you value yourself. That's big right there. That's powerful. That's money. That's powerful, and it's money. That's all I can say about it. I mean, it's like I was thinking about some of what you and I talked about earlier, Rebecca, and I was thinking, people are only capable of loving us to the degree in which we love ourselves, right? So if someone's not loving you to the degree that you wish they would, check how you're loving yourself and up the ante a little bit on that self love. Have the courage to do that, and maybe in good time, the reflection will match what's standing in front of it. You know, just saying, y'all. Debbie! All right, I'm going to just have Debbie put her question up and just go ahead and have some more. Mine. Mine. Ooh, yeah, these. Well, I can eat. How many of these can I have? Because these are small and I want more than one. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 have to go to the kids because we have 7 kids. 7 kids between us. Ooh, I could have 4 if I wanted. 5? Yeah, pretty good. Hey, give me one. I'm just gonna have 1 or 2. Yeah, see, these ones are littler, and I don't think they have cream inside. I think they're just caramel. Mm. Ah, whoops. I do too. Sorry, I do too. I'm finally feeling ready. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm glad you're feeling ready. I'm sorry for the ending, and I'm sorry for all that happened. But I'm glad you're feeling ready. But I know it was rough. And to your credit, I never saw you, take a bitterness, an attitude of bitterness or any of that toward the situation or the person. I think you always tried to stay very grateful for the good, the bad, and the ugly, and just balanced about it. So that takes a big person to do that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Light Seer Tarot, future relationship for Debbie. I'm glad you feel free. I'm getting there. Mm, okay. Foundational energy, the 5 of Cups. So you're ready. You're moving on, but you're still. That is saying like, yeah, you're moving on because the 5 of Cups is moving on, but it's also grieving and letting go and going through that whole process. So you're transitioning through the whole process of grief and letting go, and that's powerful and good. Um, I want you to know, like, going through this stuff, the universe does have your back. Like, I know it doesn't always probably feel that way when you're going through this type of feeling, like that 3 of Swords, which is like heartbreaking and stuff. And then you've got like the 5 of Wands, some conflicted energy. You're doing so good though, even though like a lot of this feels kind of heavy, you're doing really good. And you're right. I see that you're free from this because you have the Ace of Pentacles. So like you're finally feeling a sense of like stability coming in, almost to like ground you. Oh, but the 6 of Cups too is like very hopeful energy. It's nostalgia. I think you've gotten to a point where you're able to look back at it, not from a place of pain, but from a place of gratitude and hope for the future because of what you were able to have in the past. You know what I mean? I've been able to have something in the past that felt this way, so I have to have hope I can have this again in the future because why would you not, right? You know what's interesting? You have this Knight of Cups coming in. It's so weird how the minute we take a step in a new direction, certain soulmates just come rushing in. Like they have some kind of like homing device or radar and they can tell you're like they're like, uh-oh. They're on the line with their secret agency. They're like, hey, yo, so and so. Yep. So and so has just finally moved on and gotten over you. You better get your ass back in there right now before they get any further away from you. It's like, stop. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, this honestly does feel like someone new, but it feels like someone, well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. It doesn't feel bad, but the Knight of Cups is someone very loving and beautiful, but the White Horse definitely doesn't feel like someone new. It feels like someone who's coming back around, but here's the good news. Whoever this person is, it's not the person who broke your heart. That I feel strongly. And that could be a play on words though, because sometimes we break our own hearts and that type of thing, but it's not the person who hurt you and did anything to stab or jab. Mm. I don't know if it's someone he left you for, because I don't feel like he's been happy that long. Maybe he has, but I don't think so. I think that's for him to be happy that long, it would be very, very unlikely. I think it's been more that he bumps into a lot of people. Besides the actual real soul thing you guys had, he kind of bumps into people. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but he bumps into people. He's a bumper in. He just bumps into people and then bumps away from them. And you were different, of course, but there's something more about this we need to pull up. Hang on. What is it? I keep hearing that Chicago song in my head. Will you still love me for the rest of your my life? I'm gonna let go. Will you still love me for the rest? Where is that card? Where did it go and where is it? I don't know. Cause I can't go on. Can't go on. The Lovers and the Five of Cups. Yeah, this was like, it's important to remember this is a super strong soulmate connection. The Lovers card comes out, the Five of Cups. So grieving this and moving on from this, there are layers to it and steps to it. It's going to take time to really fully heal and be okay with that. Like, you're doing great. Don't worry about. But you, Debbie, that doesn't really matter. Like, here's the thing to remember. When we think of like our own, like the things that make, like, it's very easy when you think of like seeing someone you love with someone else and like get into your like very worldly insecure thoughts. I'm here to tell you, it doesn't really matter if you think somebody's found someone more perfect for them, more their type, whatever. Nobody's more their type than the person that they have that spiritual, deep, innate, natural connection to. That's their type. Physical means nothing at the end of the day when you have that kind of connection. I'm telling you, nothing. I know you do, but I just want you to remember, types mean nothing. I just feel like you guys have such a strong connection, and it's like you did the right thing letting go, you're doing the right thing letting go, but just remember, like, nothing out there is going to replace the connection you guys have. And I do feel like that's great that this person is happy, but I don't know that they're with their like life partner soulmate. I don't necessarily feel that. So there you have that. But I hope so for that person, especially since you've moved on and you're doing better. I do hope so, sure, but I'm not seeing it so much. I think the big thing for you right now is just to keep on keeping on, keep on, you know, spreading out opportunities. Don't put all your eggs in one basket and stay open to whatever this new person is, this sort of Knight of Cups energy that wants to come in and bring you roses and make sort of sweep you off your feet. Be open to that, but also be smart. Keep your feet planted firmly on the ground. And remember that a soulmate connection like that is beautiful, but it's also painful and scary and up and down and all around. Some people can't handle it. Um, I see so often in these connections, people will be like they can't live with each other and they can't live without each other because they'll draw each other in and magnetize, right? And then at some point they'll have a blow up, and that fight is like the end of the world when you have a soul connection like this. It can't just be like a fight like normal couples fight, but it's not like they fight and then repel and run from each other in deep pain because it's not that deep, right? But these soulmate people, we fight with our soulmate, and then it's like a huge, devastating feeling because it's like you're detached and disconnected from the person you need to be connected to, right? And so then you go through the whole process of going away, reconciling, and it's like it feels like an endless repeating of a cycle. But the whole point of it is to learn not to to over exaggerate the magnitude of a fight or things like that, and to learn to communicate better, etc. So there's that. But that's not really for you, Deb. That's just in general. I think that person's going through a lot of that, and that they are still learning. And maybe the time will come in the future where you would be willing to entertain them in some way. But I think the best thing for you is to just keep it moving right now and watch how you, as you raise your vibration, are opening yourself up to someone amazing, because you clearly are. All right, let's pull a couple oracle cards for Deb. Guys, the list is open if anybody wants to get on the list tonight. It's $20.24. That's 20.24, and it's open. The world and your foundation. Really nice, Deb. Strategy and the sun. So I do think it's interesting the strategy and the sun card came up because you are at a point where you're kind of trying to find the right strategy to like get to the next thing and be open to something new. Just remember, your happiness is here. It's not somewhere outside of you, and it's not anywhere you need to go searching for it. It's right here for you, and it's right inside you and in front of you and all around you. And the more you find that happiness and embrace that high vibration, the more that you don't really have to strategize because beautiful things are going to come in. Now, it's good to have this strategy. Obviously, that card came out, but don't focus too much on that you miss the fact that you kind of already have heaven on earth being created right there within you and around you. So yes, strategize, but remember, if that's about cooperation with spirit, not about getting mired down in something that's not really for you, okay, or the idea of something. Thank you, my dear Valerie. Miss Valerie, what's your question? Are you still here, Val? Sorry guys, I know it's late. Val, throw up your question, my dear. Itchy head. Sorry, guys. Where did I put my vape? Where's my vape? I want my vape. Well, shoot. Did anybody see where I put that? Probably over here with the candy. Hold on, guys. As we wait for Val. Oh, I'd like the eclipse reading. Okay, we're going to look at it. Hang on one sec. Okay, eclipse reading. Let's see what we get. Okay, eclipse reading for Val. So with the eclipse reading, guys, I'm basically just taking a look at what you can expect your energies to be or the energies to be in your life for this huge solar eclipse coming up next week, a week from Monday. I'll probably do some more of those type readings as we get closer. And people will probably want to ask more specific questions too. So I'm sorry, Val. You got to bother me. I'm so sorry. I think I've owed you that one for a while too. Hope you've been doing okay. I'm going to reach out to you. If I don't, please reach out to me. I think I should have the chance to do that this week for sure. It's been crazy. My baby cousin is going to have surgery on Wednesday, so that please hold space for him. I don't want to get too much into the details of it because his family keeps it private, but he's having some surgery for up here, and he's little. He's very little, so everyone hold space for him. All right. Outlook for Valerie with this full solar eclipse. What can she expect to experience in the 3D? What was that? Ooh, nice. I like this card in your foundation. Ooh, the Four of Wands. Everybody's getting the Four of Wands. Okay. Foundation, the Chariot. So foundationally, you're going to be making moves. Foundationally, you're going to be moving. Tarot of the Divine Readings. Hello, welcome. I'm glad you caught us live too. Thank you for being here. I'm on the last name on my list, so it's the list is open. Um, Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that. So here we go. The Chariot in your foundation, Val. Very interesting. So I would say with this eclipse energy coming, the Chariot for me feels like foundational because it's in that foundational spot. Like you're going to be experiencing movement and things shifting on a very, yes, physical and 3D level, but it's going to be spiritual as well. It's going to be all of those in all of those areas. And I think it's going to be a type of thing where you're going to feel different. You're going to feel a lot more energized because you have this amazing Six of Wands card. And that's a victory card. It's a card of winning, but look, it's also in this deck, especially she's feeling like really feeling strong, feeling, eyes on her in a public or positive way though. And this just feels really good. You've also got the Seven of Wands, which can be a card of resistance or sort of, holding back or even like being defensive. But in this deck, it's a little different. It's more like needing to really be careful about not sort of spreading yourself too thin or depending on things that aren't stable. You do have also the Ace of Cups, so there's a new beginning or an opportunity for a new beginning in love or in your heart space area, and that feels exciting. I love that Four of Wands came out. Like I said, there it is, Four of Wands. And then also you have behind the Four of Wands, you have the Page of Wands and the Wheel. So there's a big shifting energy and Wheel of Fortune with surrounding sort of your physicality or maybe even like sexuality, where there might be some sort of like Renaissance energy or something completely shifting and feeling super good, super excited. Weird. Oh yeah, thank you. Admin will put it up in the chat for you. Any of the um, peeps, but it's actually you can go to Cash App. I don't know if you have Cash App Tarot of the Divine. I think you've gotten readings before from me on Cash App. It's $20.24, 20.24, and my Cash App is $ Ray of Light Tarot. Does anybody mind that's hanging out and has a chance? Rebecca, Jane, if you guys are there, it is. Thank you, Jane, so much. I appreciate it. There it is, Tarot. Tarot, what's your name? I always look who's here, Malik, Maliki. Malik's here. Speaking of tarot, guys, Malik also is a reader. My boy, Isis Harmony Hip Hop. That's Malik, and he's been on here for a long time too. I think Malik was doing readings around even when I first started too. Malik, how long ago did you start doing tarot on and other stuff on YouTube? I know you've been doing your music longer, but it's okay, tarot. It's okay. Malik, yeah. It's MAL. Malik is close. Malik. Oh, Dawn. Okay, good to see you, Dawn. Yeah, get on the list and we'll get a reading for you. We have plenty of time. So let me go back to Val here. I'm so glad you made it in here tonight, Malik. I want to talk to you tonight, Malik. I need to talk to you tonight. 2018, same as me. We did start. I think we figured this out before when you were visiting me. We figured it out that we started at the same time. We did figure that out. I forget things. Boy, I be forgetting things. I do. I do. Okay, so Val, this is all really great. Lots of change, lots of opportunity. You glowing. Oh, thank you, Malik. I'm sure you're glowing too. I just can't see you, but I feel that you're glowing, my friend. I feel it. Okay, yeah, we got to talk. Well, I'm going to be off here in about probably 10 minutes because I think I have one more person wanting to get a reading in just a sec. I got to check if she does or not, but this is my last person, Val, so I'll be free in a few. Okay, why don't you plan to call me in like 15 minutes? Because I do need to talk to you. We got stuff to catch up on, brother. Yes, we do. Malik is my boy. So you guys, Malik, Val, I'm sorry, just once I just want to tell you guys a quick story. Malik came and stayed with me a couple weeks last summer, late last summer, and were you here on your birthday? I think you got here on your birthday, right? Anyway, um, we just had a really great time visiting and stuff. And we would go swim in the ocean together, just like so we would go on long like walks for exercise, just like take these like 7 mile walks and just kind of he would stay dancing the whole time and stuff. And we would go to the beach in the afternoon sometimes and go and swim. And Malik, I think Malik is part merman because he like attracts all the sea creatures. So he would like be trying to swim in the ocean, feeling himself, and all of a sudden he'd feel like a crab or something try to snap at his feet. He was always feeling sea creatures going for his feet while he was in the water, and he would holler so bad. He'd be like, "Ah, ah!" He tried to grab onto me one time, like I could save him. I was like, "I can't do anything about those sea creatures." Oh, it was so funny. It was cute though. We had a really good time, didn't we? We had a really good time. Oh, you were there on your birthday. For some reason, I thought you were here. I don't know why. I don't know. My memory. The attack of the sea creature. It was. It was the attack of the sea creatures. Oh man, it was so crazy. Okay, Empress, I just got your payment, so I'm gonna add you to the list. We had so did we not have so much fun while you were here? Well, I know you were here in like late July. Maybe you came after your birthday. Oh, I think your birthday was actually in over there in Texas, and then you came like right after. Anyway, like a Disney princess. Aquaman, right? Okay, Christina. All right, so Valerie, sorry for the interruption. Valerie, that looks really good, but I want to pull one last thing for Valerie. I'm going to pull some oracle cards, and then we'll get on to do Dawn because I got your. It was that Dawn who just sent me Divine Empress. Yeah, I got it. I just saw it come through. So thank you. I got your $20.24, and we added you to the list, Miss Dawn. Okay, Val, here we go. Here we go. I love that too, of Malik. So funny. And my grandmother I take care of, she was like, I really like Malik. He was so cute. She thought you were such a little cutie. Okay. So in your foundation, you have contract, Val. Ooh, contract looming large for Val. You still have a soul contract out there that's like calling in. It's coming in for to fruition. Okay, soul contract coming in for completion as a result of this solar eclipse. Malik, we got this huge full solar eclipse next Monday, a week from Monday. We got to talk about that too. Door to Spirit, Val. Door to Spirit. Beautiful. Card number 32. Major changes. The world, so a major completion, and a warning here envy. So there is someone out there, could be someone out there who may be envious of you and you need to protect your energy. Could also be warning you not to be envious of other people because that won't get you anything. I think it's more the former rather than the latter because I don't know you to be the type to be envious of others. So I think it's more of a warning about someone being envious of you and how to protect yourself and make sure that you're not letting that kind of energy in. Do your daily affirmations, call in your guides, call in your guardian angel, Lechachia. And you know how I know my guardian angel is Lechachia is through Isis Harmony Baddie over there, Malik. He looked up, and he did a great guardian angel reading for me while he was here and looked up my guardian angel who is Lechachia. And I love the pronunciation of that name. What a great guardian angel. Coffee Tarot, Cozy Coffee Tarot, the list is open. You can get added if you want to send over. I have one more person right now I'm doing Dawn from also a tarot reader. It's $20.24. Jane just put up the stuff. There it is. Do you see it? But yeah, if you can go ahead and get it sent over now, I'll add you to the list, and it shouldn't be long because I'm doing the next to last person now. So you'll be next after that. Okay, Dawn, go ahead and throw up your question. Tarot, Dawn Tarot. Tarot of the Divine Readings. And then I'm going to pull a card for Malik. Are you hanging out, Malik? I'm going to pull a card for Malik for the eclipse, to see what's happening in the eclipse. I wanted to know the future state of Dawn and David's relationship, like reconciliation. Okay, we can do that. So you are Libra and David is Virgo. Very nice. Okay, Libra and Virgos. Uh, well, I'm pretty attracted to all air signs as a Virgo, and current person that's most important in my life is a Cancerian. But yeah, he's got Venus in Gemini, which is a hot mess. I gotta say. But what are you gonna do? When you love somebody, you love them. All right, let's check it out. David and Dawn, what's going on? Malik, are you still in here? David and Dawn, show us David and Dawn's likely outcome and anything she needs to know about this situation. Okay, thank you. Hold on, it's going to be a minute because the cards are flying everywhere. Okay. Not a hot man. Yes, a real hot one. Hot for sure, and a mess. But isn't that how we like them? Okay, so this is an interesting thing because I see with this connection, it's like there's a lot of duality here. So I can see why you guys would need to reconcile because there's like the reasons you go apart and come together. I don't know if that happens a lot, but there is the duality here. But I was just talking about this, I think, before you came in, that these deep spiritual connections are like that, where it's like you can be going along so good, and then like something happens, and it just feels awful, like gut wrenching awful, because it's the nature of the connection. It's and then you can look back on it and go, why was that such a big deal? But there's no stopping it when you're in the middle of it. You've got the Two of Pentacles in your foundation. So there is a lot of, like I said, duality in this connection. And I think although you want this person to come back in, they are warning you that, it's always going to be kind of a situation where there's yin and yang, but there's duality to it also. And it can be up and down a lot. You have the Ace of Flames. I'm sorry, no. Ace of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Flames. And with that Ace of Wands, there is this sense that there's new energy coming into this connection. There's new passion coming in. There's new fire. You also have the Three of Cups, which does suggest a reconciliation of some kind and a celebration. But with the Five of Wands here, square in the center of this, it's like, wow, there's so much conflict. There's a lot of conflict within this person. Like he's conflicted, and I'm not really sure why. Um, yeah, he's very conflicted. That's how these spiritual connections are. They're great until it's not, and then the moment it's not, it goes from great to like devastating. Oh my god! And then you can look back and go, why did we feel like we had to like, why did one person run, or we feel like it was so heavy? Because it is heavy. The littlest thing can bring so much trauma and heaviness up because of the nature of it, right? You do also have the High Priestess card, so it's very important for you to just focus on raising your vibration, being the. I think you clearly are the High Priestess, right? You read tarot. You probably have a lot of other gifts that you are tapped into now, and it's very important to stay in that power, stay in that energy. I know it's hard to sustain that sometimes. I read tarot obviously too, and I know that, but it's like that's your gift. Stay in it. Don't let anything knock you off of your gift. And you've got the Six of Pentacles here, which is about balance. Balance is so key for us, right? Anything out of balance brings disaster. I hate to say that, but it does. The King of Swords is him. He's showing as the King of Swords. So a lot of air energy around him right now, even though he's a Virgo. I don't know if he has like Gemini rising like me or some other air energy in his chart, but he's got a lot of air in his actual energy right now. He's in a lot of thoughts, right? He's all over the place. But yeah, then you've got as sort of your outcome card, the Eight of Pentacles. You're both going to have a chance at this because you both are still willing to put the work in. And as long as you're both still willing to put the work in, it'll work out, or at least have another chance to. So that's really good. All right, let's pull a oracle card. I don't think Cozy Coffee. I don't know if Cozy Coffee got. I don't. Are you still here, Cozy Coffee? Cozy Coffee Tarot. You did not get a reading, right? Because I didn't see anything come through. So I just want to know, so I don't hang on after waiting. He's interesting, interesting. That stoic energy is. Although Virgos, we can be stoic sometimes. You got the man holding a coin. That's him. That's his Virgo energy right there. And that's card 43. So there's definitely something sacred about this connection. You also got appreciation. Stay in your gratitude, and that's going to really help you and the connection. The more you show gratitude, appreciation to the universe, like out to God, to the universe, to your higher power, to your help, showing gratitude is going to bring in a lot of positive energy, not only to you, but to this connection. Angel of strength. Boom. The angel of strength. That's a beautiful thing right there. The angel of strength is backing this connection. Okay. That is powerful. So it's also very much the strength card, right? Because there's an opportunity for a merging between the two of you, right? I think one of you has a very strong masculine and the other represents a very strong feminine. And as those two merge, you kind of make up for the other's deficit, and it's really beautiful. Yeah, this is a special connection. I mean, probably goes beyond the pale of just like a soulmate. It's probably something much deeper, like a twin flame or a high level person. So that's pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. I love it. So I think that's it. I know Cozy Coffee Tarot had asked what to do to get a reading, but I don't know if they. I'll wait about a minute to see if they send anything. And I was going to pull a card for Malik, so I'll go ahead and do that while we wait. I don't know if Malik's still in here, but he'll want to go back and watch it, I'm sure. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that you feel at home with him. Cutting the deck. Ah, ah. Okay, Malik, you have the Ace of Wands. So for Malik, the Ace of Wands is sort of your expected energy with the full solar eclipse on April the 8th, a week from Monday. You're going to be feeling really connected, really on fire, but especially in that third eye area where you just can like go super connect. And that's definitely a gift that you have and something you know what you're doing. So I love that, and I love you, and I can't wait to see what happens. Yeah, I'll pull a card for you also about E-Boy. Okay, sure. And that's it. After this, that's it. Oh, activation. Yep, that third eye activation. Okay, here we go. Knight of Cups. It was in reverse the way, but I don't really read it. I don't read any of these in reverse, just because it's not. I don't know. I just don't. So you've got Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Love that. Oh, thank you, Tarot. I'll smile for you. No, I do try to smile, but I do forget to sometimes. I think I get as I go on doing this, I get drained, and so I'm like, by the end of the night. But thank you for reminding me it is important to smile, and we should all be smiling because we all have so much to be grateful for. I have so many things to be grateful for this Easter. I have a beautiful family that I love so much that supports and loves me. I have wonderful nieces and nephews and siblings, and I have wonderful man in my life who, through all of our ups and downs, and we have a lot of them, I love him very much, and I know that we're both very grateful for whatever we turn out to be in each other's lives and for having each other. And I just can't wait to see what the future holds. So I am grateful. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, and I'm grateful for Malik, who's coming to see me and hang out. So yeah, grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for all of you wonderful peeps that you've become like a family, and it's great to have you guys. Um, yeah, loves it. Loves y'all. So I'm doing some specials right now, guys. Last thing, specials going on this week. Big specials if you want to get in on them. I'm doing 2-for-1s on lives, 75 and 150 for the hour, 30-minute or hour, but they're available 2-for-1. So that's a great deal. And I'm also doing a new Map of Destiny reading that's really cool. That's $99 flat rate. It's a Map of Destiny reading. It's something we can do live, but I think it's better recorded, or we can do it live and record it. That's the best way to do it, is you get to be interacting while we do it, but we record it as well. And so that's Map of Destiny. It's basically a great time. I feel like with the eclipse and everything, I want to do these Map of Destiny readings. So this is a great week to be doing those. With the big full solar eclipse coming, a lot of people are wanting to know, like we talked about tonight, what's coming? What is it going to do? What's it going to mean? Because that's not just any eclipse, that's a full solar eclipse. Last one was in 2017, and it changed a lot of things for a lot of people. So there you have it, you know. You guys have a great night. Love you all. Namaste. Happy Easter. Bye.